Agriculture sits at the complex intersection of India's Viksit Bharat aspiration and its net zero ambition. This is not my words. These are the words of Niti Aayog's latest report on India's agriculture climate resilience. According to the Niti Aayog's report, India is aspiring to become a developed country by 2047, and India is also aspiring to become a net zero carbon emission country by 2070. In order to achieve these two daunting tasks, India have to change its entire approach with respect to agriculture as well as climate change, because data suggests so. For example, according to Niti Aayog's report, majority of the farmers in India, they are small and marginal farmers. They have very less amount of land available for the agriculture, and that is why they are most vulnerable with respect to any kind of the climate change. And if agriculture is in problem, that means food security is also in a problem. So food security is going to be directly impacted from climate change. Second observation, they have mentioned agriculture accounts India's 14% of greenhouse gases. Means the total emission of India's greenhouse gases is coming through the agriculture sector. Means if India want to go for any kind of a decrease in the emission and achieving the net zero, India must have to work on the agriculture sector in order to decrease the emission. Another very interesting observation by the Niti Aayog is, though agriculture is contributing 14%, but at the same time, the contribution of the agriculture in India's workforce is 46% and in GDP 14%. So agriculture is also a key to achieve Viksit Bharat. Means approximate 50% workforce of India is coming from the agriculture sector, and being as a developed country ambition, we must have to double the income of those sector which is giving 50% of the employment. Means government have to work in this area at very large level. And for that purpose, Niti Aayog report also have provided certain insights and suggestions. For example, one important suggestion given by the Niti Aayog is Government of India have to push forward its national millet mission. If we are going to change from rice to millet. Rice is water and energy incentive crop, whereas millets are water resilient crops which can help India not only to reduce the carbon emission, but millets are usually more healthier than the rice. And in this way, Niti Aayog report says that if India is going to do so, then approximate 60% emission can be cut from the baseline. Report says that a dietary shift towards a healthier diet, which is full of millets, could reduce India's emission by 60% compared to the baseline. This is the observation of the Niti Aayog's report. Means if India will able to shift from rice based to millet based, it will not only help India to reduce the emission, but it will also help to make India healthier. Another observation by the Niti Aayog is, report says that use of integrated assessment modeling, special mention, integrated assessment modeling, IAM, in generating data-driven insights for decision-making and navigating complex interdependencies between climate change, agriculture, and socio-economic system. So, with the use of this IAM technique, we can balance growth, climate resilience, as well as socio-economic reforms. Because this IAM approach, integrated assessment modeling, it is a complex interaction between human system, which is basically economy, energy, and land usage, with natural system, which includes climate change related things. So in this way, by using a system of IAM, India can better get the data which is of agriculture sector, economic usage, and India's socio-economic schemes. So by integrating all these three data, which is coming from the climate change, whereas agriculture as well as socio-economic schemes of the government of India, putting all this information at one platform, India can better manage. Example, Millet Mission, Fasal Bima Yojana, as well as agriculture productivity. So if we are going to combine this data and make in one proper plan in this regard, it will definitely help to increase India's agriculture production and at the same time decrease the emission. Apart from this, report also provide a data with respect to India's dependency on rain-fed agriculture. According to the data, 51% of agriculture depends upon monsoon and related rainfall. So this huge dependency make agriculture vulnerable, as well as it is also going to cause a lot of impact on the productivity. Usually productivity is low because of too much dependency on the rain and monsoon. So Niti Aayog suggests here that if Government of India will focus on more on micro irrigation, decentralized water harvesting, it will help India to reduce its dependency on rain-fed agriculture. So in this way, reducing the dependency on rain-fed agriculture using IAM methodology, integrated assessment methodology. Third, focusing on millet-based diet. In this way, India can go forward for net zero as well as Viksit Bharat simultaneously. So in this way, this Niti Aayog's report provide a deep insight what we are facing in the agriculture sector and what is a way forward to address those issues. Remember that agriculture is one of the most important aspect of GS paper 3. At least 2 questions you will directly get in the GS paper 3. Any report which is coming from the Niti Aayog or Government of India's appointed committee, commission, any kind of the agriculture news, you should not miss in order to get the good marks in the exam. And we at the CSB, we will always try to provide you all important information related to all the section of general studies through our videos. Thank you.